everyone, I've come to you with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about strikers. Now, strikers, we get paid the big bucks, have the big price tags, because our job is to basically put the ball in the back of the net and win our team games. Now, that's not our only job though. We do have other jobs that we have to do that many people don't speak about, and well, I'm gonna highlight those jobs in this video with some drills too. As a striker, what's not spoken about in terms of the jobs you have to do is hold up play. Now, a lot of the time strikers are just looked at as these guys who bag 20-25 goals a season, and besides that they do absolutely nothing. But that's the complete opposite of the truth. Now, as strikers, we have to be able to link the play up. Now, when there's no options open for the midfielder to give a nice through pass or to basically move up the pitch, that's where we come in handy to receive a pass, either by taking it on our chest or on our instep, on our, the inside of our foot, and we basically have to hold it up, find a pass, and then move the team up the pitch. So with this first drill, basically it simulates that factor of the game. So firstly, you gotta hold the ball in your hands, kick it up to a wall, take it on your chest or inside of your foot or the outside of your thigh or whatever, but control the ball when it's coming in, which it simulates basically a long pass coming into your chest or to wherever. You take it down, you hold it up. That's the first phase of play. Second phase of play is you pass the ball, which would be taking it on your chest and linking it up. Second phase of play would be to pass it, receive it, take it on your inside foot or your sole, hold it up, then you turn and you break out from the center back or defender that's on your back. You break out, turn, switch the play, and then you move up the pitch. Basically, this simulates the factor of play of holding it up. So when you hold up the ball, basically your main aim is to move your team up the pitch. So if you're coming to link it up, you have to remember that there's players moving to the right of you, to the left of you, and your 10, if your team's formation is using a 10, will run off of you into the open space. So what you need to do is you need to spread the play to open the team out so that those runs made by the 10 or by the central midfielder running off of you can be found. So basically this drill simulates that entire situation, that you spread the play, you hold it up, and you basically come deep to link up play. And that's all of it in one drill. Now with finishing, it comes into play where you have to be able to take a touch and finish, but you also have to be able to take it first time and finish. Now first time is a lot harder because you have to concentrate a lot more. Your technique needs to be sharper and cleaner, and also the pass that's given to you has to be played at a good, what can you say, weight. It has to be played a certain way to you so that when you hit it, you have the power that's already given off from the pass. You can just smack it into that corner. So if you want to become a better finisher and better at shooting, the best place to do it is on the training pitch by yourself. You can use bins like I've used, or you can use teammates or whatever, but basically you have to take the ball as the ball is coming and it's being set off. You take it first time, you use your laces, have a nice clean follow through, drive right through the ball and aim for that corner. Okay, there's just a few points that you have to remember when shooting to make sure that you get the proper technique behind a shot. And basically it's, firstly, you gotta make sure that your body is over the ball. Now what this means is, basically there's a saying that if you're shooting a volley that your knee has to be over the ball. Basically when your body is over the ball, as in your head is facing downwards, basically the ball will stay down. If you lean back, the ball will go higher. So you need to have your body over the ball so that when you strike it, it's hard and low, because hard and low is the hardest shot for the keeper to save, especially if it's planted in the corners. So to make sure that your shot is low and hard, you have to keep your body down over the ball. Secondly, when you shoot, have a straight clean follow through, as in go through the whole ball. With me, I struggle a lot of the times where I would take a shot but I didn't have a full range of motion when shooting, so I'd kind of strike it halfway through and the ball would just go soft. So when you're striking, try and go full through the ball, have a good full range of motion, a full swing, and you'll get proper good clean contact on the ball. When you're shooting, you can either use your laces or your instep. With the laces, it's more of a clean contact where the ball will fly straight and hard into a corner. But when you shoot with your instep, more likely the ball will move in the air, maybe a bit of dip or swirl. So either way is fine with regards to power shooting. It's basically whichever technique you feel more comfortable with. It's good to practice both, of course, but whichever one you feel more comfortable with, which scores you more goals, will be the one that you should probably do more. But it's good to practice both, and basically they're not really hard techniques to learn. So in a drill like this, it's good to practice with the instep and with the laces to get the best of both worlds, to make your finishing spot on and basically on the verge of being perfect. A lot of teams from amateur to professional level do this drill. They take it slowly, of course, because I've seen Real Madrid doing it a lot, where they'll take it, nice little dribble movement, pass the ball, Zlatan will lay it off, or player will lay it off and have to hit it first time, or take a touch and then hit it into the corner. Now, of course, if your technique isn't as good as it should be, take it slow, nice small touch, nice clean control, hit it. Don't go too fast. But of course, if you're shooting, if you feel your shooting is a high level, take it quickly as possible. Try and simulate it around a proper match situation, because if you can train yourself to take it as quick as possible in a game, you'll have absolutely no problems. Basically, this is working on your finishing, your accuracy, your short passing, as well as your fitness. But it works on your fitness, that if you take that shot, you fetch the ball quickly as possible, dribble it all the way back, pass it again, move it, shoot, score, and you keep doing that for 10 rounds, meaning you have 10 shots. And basically, if you want to work on your accuracy a lot, you can only count the ones that you score and you plant in the corner with proper technique. Or if you're a beginner, you can just count the shots that you do, basically working on the technique, not necessarily focusing on accuracy. So it's up to you. Of course, all of the number of sets and reps I will put at the end of the video so that everyone can see how many they need to do, and it'll make it a lot easier for you guys. So I'll do that at the end. Basically just some drills that you can use to improve your all-round play as a striker. Now, in addition to this, it's always valuable to work on the basics, as in all of the technical aspects: short passing, long passing, crossing, ball control in general. It's always important to work on those aspects and to get them at a decent level. Now, this will come in when this is more advanced work that can come in when once you've given yourself a sufficient level of the basics, as in just hitting, so striking a ball on the spot. Once you reach a high level in that, you can move on to this here, which is more game related, and this can improve your play as a striker and make you a better, not just finisher, but all-round striker. Because at the end of the day, if you are a striker, you need to be complete. Any situation you are given on the pitch, you need to be able to do it, whether you're coming short to receive the ball or whether you're given a through ball in behind and you have to finish. You have to be able to do it. At the end of the day, strikers are judged very harshly. It's a harsh business that we in terms of football, especially for strikers. If given a chance, you have to bury it. If given a raking pass that's driven at you at pace, you have to be able to control it. We pay the big bucks, they pay the huge price tags for us, so we need to fulfill our end of the bargain. So put the work in on the training ground, improve on every single aspect of being a striker, and you will be the guy that your team can count on when it gets rough. Hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, I will be doing more of these as well. I want to give out more striker drills and tips, especially because I am a striker myself. So of course I want to be giving out more tips for the guys and girls that are in my position to help you become better strikers and better goal scorers and just be more valuable to your team. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, you'll know the process. The thumbs up, comment if you want to know anything. I always answer my comments, so feel free to ask anything below. Subscribe if you like the other content that I put out, and I'll see you guys later.